Hello everyone, my name is Dominono, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So, I killed all the regular enemies here because I didn't really want to waste time doing that on camera, and they're just annoying bullshit anyway. So down here I found the Dragon Chaser's Ashes. I'm an ash of the fallen warrior who chose the path of the ancient dragons. With this, the shrine now with new items, whatever it is sure to grant strength to the most unrelenting warriors. So, that's down here, just around the side as you come down this bit. I killed all the enemies, just like I said I did. There doesn't seem to be anything over here. Yeah, here's an item. Havel's Ring +1. Fair enough. Anything else? I don't think so. But up here, at the edge of this place, there's something to be seen. Try gesture. Maybe I will. But look, it's called Archdragon Peak for a reason. Because here lieth an Archdragon. So, do the gesture, and it should do something. The Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone. So I actually have like the relevant items for this already, but I'll show you where it is. Stone imbued with the power of the everlasting dragons offered to a towering dragon. The stone shows signs of nascent light. Gain the torso of a dragon and roar alongside an archdragon mirage. Transformation is irreversible until death, yet true imitation will require a dragon head as well. Now you may already see that I have it, but I will show you the relevant quest line where it actually appears and do that thing, so I can show you how to earn it yourselves. I've also, off screen, burnt my souls and leveled up a bit, like 16, well maybe 11 levels. I upgraded my attunement a bunch, so I don't have to wear the attunement ring anymore in order to carry some useful spells. I upgraded my, what did I upgrade? My strength like once, just for a little bit more damage. My vigor and my endurance both went up 1. Other than that, it all went into attunement to increase my mana pool. So that's fine. It's not a huge deal. The reason I leveled up at all is because it's really starting to feel like I should be, since I've been picking up like souls the entire run through the game. An ember, thank you. And around this corner, I just want to show you something silly. It's just a random piece of the environment that has no texture and just has this shiny gloss effect. Whoops-a-daisy, FromSoft. Probably didn't think anyone had noticed, did you? Well, I noticed. Me, Dio Brad. No, that's not who I am. But now though, we're pretty much done with this place. We've found all the relevant items. So let's go check out the boss, shall we? Oh boy, this should be fun. I might want to consider the Thunderstone Plate ring rather than the steel one. I've also moved out the Fire Clutch for the Swamp ring because I found out that it does the same kind of buff, but doesn't give me a debuff at the same time. Whoopsie-daisies. So, the reason we did all that first is A, for the sake of proper progression, but B, because once you ring this bell, you lose access to the rest of this place. Ringing this bell is a one-way trip. I mean, it's possible it might have changed in patches recently, but I don't think it would have. Ring the bell. And now the storm cometh. Alright then. So. No, that stuff still looks like it's around. I don't know why I thought it was impossible to get to some of that afterwards. Maybe it's the rest of it, but for now, we actually have to drop down here. and walk the clouds. Since the... Well, no, I'm not sure if what just happened was an illusion being dispelled, or if it was some kind of, like, I don't know, dimensional mobility, but whatever. It's time to face the final boss of this place, widely considered to be the hardest boss in Dark Souls 3. The King of the Storm. Oh, it was too far away from my fire reach. Uh-oh. Ow. Not that I don't appreciate being barbecued, but I don't appreciate being barbecued. He is very cool. He's very cool and he's very strong. Ow, bloody hell. Didn't think that would hit me, to be honest. I thought it was a landing, but it turned out to be a pain. God, he's such a tough bastard. And see, the big problem with this place... Ow. Is the ability to actually hit the bird thingy. Its head is the weak point, like hitting it in the legs does almost nothing. I don't know, maybe I should try getting more into melee and try and rely on pyromancy later. Because there are a couple phases to this fight. Fortunately, you know, they had the decency to stick the bonfire right next to this place, and to have your souls materialize here on the solid platform. Jolly nice of them, really. Because, boy, is this fight rough. Still, the Thunder Plate seemed fairly unhelpful, to be honest. So let's try the steel and see what the difference is. Getting hit by the melee probably hurts harder, but you need to be able to find his timing. The Nameless... Ah, bloody hell. So, he's called the King of the Storm here. But the King of the Storm seems to only be the bird. Whereas the guy who rides it is referred to as something different. He is the Nameless King. Ow. So yeah, damaging the bird isn't too bad at the moment, but obviously getting hit by giant clouds of fire is rough. Need to be able to avoid that shit properly. I had a massive amount of trouble doing this on my regular New Game 2, so... Like, this is, by all accounts, from everybody's perspective, the toughest fight in Dark Souls 3, so... Timing was terrible there. Don't be surprised if he gives you an absolutely awful time. I beat him on regular New Game with help. I had to summon people to do it, like... Not afraid to admit that, I straight up really had to. Mark. Fucking birds. I hate this fight. Like, see, my damage is not even very good. That's the barbecue again, isn't it? Like, I'm not 100% sure what the King of the Storm is. It's like a bird and yet also like a drake kind of thing. It's strange. It almost looks crow-like. Like it's got something to do with Velka, maybe. Hey, critical moment. Good shit. So, you know, progress is happening here, which is nice. Wait, you're dead. So, now the fight begins in earnest, because The king of the storm is dead, and yet the nameless king walks on. Oh dear. Rip. But I'm borrowing this. Great. So, wanna know something terrible? You gotta do the first phase of the fight every time. Oh boy. Maybe I'll get really lucky and pyromancy will be the hidden gem in this fight. I hope. I don't want to be here all day. Oh, he is very cool looking though, isn't he? Eat it. Oh, it didn't make it. That's pretty good damage. But he's pretty quick. Oh dear. Oh, the range on that spear. Plus, I'm out of Estus now, which is lovely. The wave hit me. That's fucking fantastic. That's gonna kill me. Fucking amazing. So, this is the Nameless King. Now, if I could just get to that part of the fight without losing too much of my Estus, we'd be on to some real progress, wouldn't we? God, he's such a tough bastard. He's strong, he's fucking fast, he has ranged, melee in equal measure. Like, it might ultimately do better for the lightning damage absorption rather than physical. Like, it looked like the most pain there was from hitting the, getting hit by the impact. In this phase anyway, the impact combined with the, thunder. He's so cool. If I can just knock over giant bloody boulders in one swing. So the fact that he does lightning damage should be a sort of indicator to you about something in terms of this guy's story. The question is whether you are inclined to think about it right now or not. That's fire. Bloody hell. Whoa, that didn't work out. That was better. That's the barbecue. Hey. Got the critical off. Good, that's good. Fuck off. Thank you. Let's drink. Wait. That went much better, didn't it? Uh-oh. Oh, I couldn't get the timing at all. Please stop doing that. Please. I want to live. This guy's a jerk. Uh-oh. That looks like the safest one to do a counter attack on. That one needs to be watched thoroughly. That wave needs to be rolled through. And this overhead needs to be watched out for. Ow. I'm not going to get the time to heal this shit. Yes, there we go. So it looks like that's the moment to, like a lot of long-range fights, long-range melee, it looks like going through his attack to try and roll up behind him is the better idea. Jerk. Oh, that was just poor timing on my part. Ow. Oh, god damn it, that was not fair at all. Oh, fuck me. Still, like, rather than relying on the fire for damage, I was able to hit him sometimes there. Progress. Progress is learning the fight. Progress is learning when to do what. Progress is fighting smart, not hard. Now, admittedly, for most fights that I've encountered in recent memory, the smart thing to do has been to run away from them and throw fire, but Nameless King has the ability to close the distance so much better than any previous bosses. Like, he is, I think still regarded as, I don't know if he's been nerfed or buffed or if anything's changed, but, and remember that this is New Game Plus 2. New Game Plus as well, not New Game Plus 2 as a plus 2 new game. But, like, this is he is regarded as the hardest fight in the game by most people. And the annoying range problem there is irritating as shit. Ow. Didn't manage to out-roll the lightning there, but then that's what the benefit of the Thunder Plate Ring was for. Now, obviously that Fire Breath does count as an attack animation, so hitting him in it is going to score you extra damage. It's hard to get him to use it, though. I'm not 100% sure what the kind of angle you need from it is. And that's the sweep. Ah, god damn it, he got in closer than I thought he did. I mean, admittedly, like, I haven't had much of a chance to even use my Estus in the second phase yet, so... Hey-oh, really. Here we go again. Or not. I'm not 100% sure exactly how to avoid the entirety of that damage. I don't know, maybe you can't. Still, the first phase seems to be so and so. We need to keep this in mind. There we go. And then he turns around, and then I can get another hit. Hey, the critical moment. Literally the critical moment. Right in the eyeball. And then slash. And then close the distance. For some follow-ups. That's the fire, which is perfect. Excellent. Let's heal again, because I don't want to have to deal with that without. Escape out of that thing, and see if we can't trigger the long range. Oh, he closes the distance so fast. Yeah, I get it, you jerk. Oh, I rolled straight into it. I expected it sooner. Fine, do nothing for a moment. That's the wave. That looks like that grab thrust again. My fire does still do more damage. Does still do more damage? Yes. But, like, as long as I can get him to do it, like, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to counterattack. But then there's that shit running out of camera range and making me guess where you are. You know what you look like? You look like a Star Platinum from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Right, that's better. The range on that fucking stab is dangerous. And it's when you make that turn that you're most perilous in that spot. Thank you. Fortunately, I do have the benefit of experience as a primarily dodging-focused character. Like, people who need to block might find this a huge, huge trouble. Oh, that was strangely lacking in damage. Oh, that's the thunder. Not today. Oh, come on. Shit, that won't kill me, but it'll get damn close. I need to drink. That's a mistake. I thought he was going to swing by without coming back for me. Nerd. Stomp. I've run out of mana and didn't realise. What's that? Ah. God, he's such a cool boss. He's such a good fight too. Like, this is the kind of fight that I enjoy the most Fuck. I didn't get the roll off. But this is the kind of fight that I enjoy the most personally. Like this, he's the hardest boss in Dark Souls 3, I think, by a pretty big margin. But he's also my favourite. And that's because he reminds me a lot of, like, Artorias from the DLC in the first game, and, the Fume Knight and Sir Elon from Dark Souls 2. Those were my favourite fights in them as well. And it's the parts that are, my soul should be there somewhere. And it's the ones that are, like, that lean more towards using the dexterity build, like as a rolling, active, agile combatant, rather than just shielding up and hoping for the best. Like, not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, I say fight smart, not hard, and I mean it. Like, the clever thing to do for a lot of fights is to get the strongest defense you can. And I tend to forgo that personally by doing this sort of shit. Ow. Damn it. Mistimed the roll there. Oh well. It'll take a second to charge up Thunderbolts. And now I just gotta avoid this bit. And I did. Splendid. It looks like the timing on that is best used in the, that's the barbecue, is best used in the, when he's sort of turning around in midair, if that makes sense, is when he sharply changes the angle. Wow, that was rough. Didn't dodge that super well, but hey ho. Got a lot of damage in reply. Plus, it looks like the thunder is better than the steel layering. Let's close the distance for the barbecue. Today. Not today either. Hey! A critical moment. So, I'm not sure exactly how the critical thing ranks up. I think it's by, like, damage done in a certain amount of time. Like, it builds up an invisible meter, I think, of some description. If that makes sense. That is close. So, fuck. Great. He would have to hit me with, like, his most damaging attack on this bit, wouldn't he? And that's the barbecue, which is the perfect moment to get a combo in here. Gotcha. Drink. Now, it does look like still, my pyromancy seems to be helping a great deal for this part of the fight. So long as I can get it to hit him. Ow. He's got so many moves, ah shit. Oh, that was fucking hell, that was awful. Need to get the drink in. Come on, buddy, that's just cheap as shit. Oh. Look, I can hit you as well, nerd. Picked up my souls, for whatever good that is. Ow. Oh, fuck's sake. I wonder, maybe, if I could get this off. Save my Estus in full health. Like, that move is clearly the fucking best one to exploit. Oh no, that's the Thunderbolt. Ow. The timing on that thing is fucking brutal. That was nice though. Oh, for fuck's sake! Ouch. My insides. I need them. Oh no. Ow. Don't forget that that little ground pound move there has a follow-up. That's the Thunderbolt again. If I don't time it, I'm gonna die. And I died. That was too soon. It's not when he raises the spear, it's when the lightning shoots off that you need to roll. That seems to be the trigger moment. Okay. Let's try and drill that into our heads for this bit, shall we? I haven't cut any of the transitions between running back and forth yet because, well, namely because it's I've been thinking of things to say that I feel are probably useful to people who might be doing the fight. Still, I don't know. I'm not sure if I feel 100% inclined to start cutting things for, like, narrowing death attempts, because I think this has been the most attempts of any boss so far. It hasn't taken me very long. Like, without wanting to sound like a smug asshole, like, the game hasn't been humongously challenging in that regard in recent memory. Yeah, that thunder thing, I'm not 100% sure how to avoid that in its entirety. That's the barbecue, roll in tight. Yeah. Locking the camera on can be helpful sometimes and not helpful on others. Like, that's a universal thing with boss fights that have large hitboxes. Looks like not for the most part on this one right now. What's that? No, that's just the moving around. Yeah, that hits me like every time. I can't seem to get away from it. I guess I could just hope that he doesn't do it, maybe. Nah. Hey, critical moment. I'm glad that they made sure you could get the critical hit in from any angle if you're in the appropriate spot. Like, I don't think it was always like that. That's the barbecue again, why not? What I could try and do is maybe try and ember for the transition period and see if I can... Oh! He went through a third hit there, I didn't realise. If I could use an ember during the transition period, then it would save my Estus, in theory. Yeah, that sweep prefaces the actual landing by a pretty big margin. Okay. Let me bonk you in the noggin, please. That's the barbecue. Is that another critical, or are you dead? Oh, you died. That's strange. Oh, that was just cheap as shit. But you know what, let's end there. Fire, go, profane flame, hit. Oh no, come on! That is such malarkey. Oh well. No, I keep just stipple stepping for a minute. Why not? I appreciate that. Figures, whatever. Ow. Why not? Hit me with a backswing. That's logic for you. Ah, fucking cheap shotting prick. Not today, though. poke. Yeah, see, I have the ability to hit you with melee as well. That was the thrust grab. No, not today. I'm not sure if he starts using the, his thunder more from, that's the bolt. Ah, the delay still? Uh-oh. That was lucky. And I saw that coming the first time and got hit, and not this time. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh no. Whoa. There was a combo in there that I wasn't prepared for. Can't let that hit me. And, like, again, I don't know if he starts using his thunder more from a health percentage point, or if it's just purely random, but, you know, perhaps you can discern a pattern that I myself cannot right now. Ow. That looked like it would have done more damage, or much more damage if he had hit me dead on. Ooh. Don't get hit by that again, please. That's the Thunderbolt. It's shock, roll. No, fucking hell. Every time it just fucks me up. Don't have the Ashen. Shit. Allowed myself to get hit there. That's rough. I can do range too, buddy. That's the good moment. Oh, shit, kill him. Yes! Fuck you, buddy. Oh, nice. Thanks, Pyromancy. The soul of the Nameless King. Oh, very, very good. I say very, very good, but that was half an hour by time. Jeez. Still, that was what, like 5 attempts, I think? That's not bad. Ooh. And I did it by myself. I didn't have to summon anybody. Ah, I'm pretty proud of that. That's greatly improved from my regular New Game playthrough. Having some decent, strong ranged options, very helpful. So, we'll read his soul, and then we are back on our way to Lothric Castle, the home of progress. So for now, though, we're down here. And there is something to be found down here. One, possibly 2 things, I forget. Like, you may think we've been here before, but we actually haven't. It just looks very similar. So, in your own time, video games. Ta-da. Right, so let's find stuff first, and then we'll go back to the bonfire, and be well on our way into Lothric Castle. A Titanite slab. So no, there must be 4 slabs that you can get in the game then, I think. Because I think we got one from Sigurd. There was one by Havel. There's this one. And then there's another one that I am 100% aware of where it is. The Dragonslayer gear. Ornstein's gear. What's in that way? That bell stuff, that's now open. And the big bell is over here. So, while we're on our way back to the bonfire, let's take a look. No, not here. Let's take a look at the armour first. Golden lion helm associated with Dragonslayer Ornstein from the Age of Gods, and imbued with the strength of lightning. In the Dragonless Age, this knight who long guarded the ruined cathedral left the land in search of the Nameless King. Okay, so he was at Anolondo, but apparently, canonically, the chosen undead didn't kill him, and he left in search of the Nameless King. The Nameless King was once a dragon-slaying god of war before he sacrificed everything to ally himself with the ancient dragons. A god of war? You mean like Gwyn's firstborn? Yes, exactly like Gwyn's firstborn. And we learn from certain miracles. Sorry, that was the long way around. Allegedly were by a certain Dragonslayer knight in the Age of Gods. Tales of Dragonslayers are now a rare thing, telling fragments and whispers in remote regions. Lightning Strike. Ancient Dragonslayers, yeah, that's not that one. Sacred Oath. This is the tale of the sun's firstborn, the Nameless King, his faithful first knight, and the brave Dragonslayer who served them both. Now, it's unclear if the faithful first knight is Ornstein or if the Dragon Slayer is Ornstein. But given the location of the Nameless King and what's been going on here, the general extrapolated theory is that during the war with the dragons in the Age of Gods, he betrayed his father Gwyn and the rest of the gods and joined the dragons for some reason. Like, we may never know why, but that seems to be what's up. And Ornstein, like, is either the Dragon Slayer or the Faithful First Knight, when it's not 100% clear which. Like, let's assume he's the Dragon Slayer, since he's known as that. And Ornstein, for whatever reason, like, you know, stayed ultimately faithful to the gods, but after a time in Anor Londo, protecting it and whatever, grew disillusioned and sought out his original master, as it were. That seems to be what's going on here. Now, his Faithful First Knight, I guess that could be Havel. Havel is well known as a Dragon Slayer. He hated Seath the Scaleless with a passion. He hated magics. Like, you know, that Havel is... We did find a Havel here, next to a dead wyvern. So it's possible that Havel is the knight. Some people think the knight might have been Solaire, possibly. I don't know about that, personally. But, you know, that's everything in Archdragon Peak. Boy, it did actually take quite a while to beat Nameless King now that I look at my timer. But, you know, I am ultimately pleased with the progress we made there. So, you know, 10 more minutes of into the Lothric Castle seems reasonable. And we're back at Lothric Castle. Progress toward the end of the game continues. So, let's... Oh, bloody hell, frame rate's having some trouble while it loads things in. So, we are currently heading up here, and then we need to get up there. That's where Lothric himself resides. So, there's a fair bit of game left to do yet. Oh, hello. I seem to have ticked off the wyverns. So, that reminds me actually I should change this back to the steel protection ring. Now, there's some lingering fire there. So, it is possible to run across the bridge with some effort. But right now they seem so very intent on barbecuing me that I think I just need to get off to the drop-off point. Guys, ow, bloody hell. You know, maybe I should just rest at the bonfire. Actually, that reminds me, now that Lothric is the last Lord of Cinder in the line, an eclipse has taken over the sun, which is very, very cool looking. Where the hell is the bonfire from here? It's not up here, it's down there. Yeah, okay. Who can get lost inside 20 square feet of space? It's me! It's me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin! Anyway. Yeah, so I need to be able to drop off, but they haven't aggroed just yet, so I might get lucky and be able to run... Ooh, hello. Hello, Toothy. Ooh, I might be able to run into the safe spots. Hey! Nailed it! So, let's go through here and see what's what, shall we? Oh, that's anti-Estus flasks. And you're down there. A raw gem, thank you, why not? Something sounds horrible and gurgly up there, doesn't it? You can continue to throw Estus shit at me, and I can continue to not care. Large soul of a well-seasoned warrior. Seasoned with cinnamon and paprika. And another Outrider Knight. Because, you know, ow. I'm not... Oh, like a million leagues from Irithyll already. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? Not if I can help it, obviously, but he's a fucking big angry bastard. Like, I forget that the Outrider Knights are really quite strong and you shouldn't underestimate them. They're fast, they do not insignificant damage, and the Frostbitten status effect is very rough. Still, Profane Flame prevails me. Whoa, sick slice. Well, no, not even Profane Flame, Chaos Bed Vestiges. And we got the Irithyll Rapier. Thank you. What's that like? Thrusting sword bestowed upon the Outrider Knights of the Boreal Valley. The weapon is shrouded in frost and causes frostbite. Every Outrider Knight one day devolves into a beast constantly handled by one of Sullivan's Black Eyes. So yeah, it's the same as the Straight sword, but it's a rapier, so it has a rapier moveset. Look carefully. Chest. That's actually one of mine, but you know, I'm going to delete this because there are chests here. But are either of these mimics? I don't think so. That one... No, they're not. But, and neither is this one or this one. There's a lot of chests in here, full of goodies. Titanite scales and stuff. The Spirit Tree Crest Shield. That's another one of the Crest Shields. I think I already have that. Yes, and this defends against lightning damage. Okay, there's no illusory wall here. 2 more chests. So, Twinkling Titanite, fair enough, why not? And hoobly doobly doob. More Twinkling Titanite, why not? Well, that sounds distressing, doesn't it? So, right. We need to get upstairs to address the wyverns. So we want to go to the other side. Ow. 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 And chug some Estus, because there are some dudes around here who mean me ill will. But, for now, that's... Good job, buddy, you tried. You tried really hard. And, oh look, it's one of these things. Ow! What? Who threw that? Oh. Fine. Wow, you have no health at all. That's unusual. Wow, nice swing, buddy. Swing, batter, batter. You came so far. But no, over here we'll find that in the wyvern's claw there is one of these bockum things. Now it seems like it's giving me a hard time, which is unusual. I thought that you could just bring these guys out here. I don't know. Maybe on a certain level of damage, yes. It's one of these abyssal infections, and boy, it is not like that. Get wrecked. So, when they die, they give me some chunks, some embers, a large titanite shard, and the wyverns themselves die. So the wyverns in here, wyverns, I keep interchanging, like I'm not 100% sure what it is. Oh, it seems when you tick off the wyverns' parasites, that both of them get nasty, because it is both of them. There's one over there, and it is also controlling that, so that, you know, I wonder then, like the other wyverns, there were wyverns we found on the high wall of Lothric, which didn't seem to be possessed of evil abyssal parasites, but who can say for sure. More titanite scales. There's more items in the courtyard once the dragons are disabled. Dragons, wyverns, wyverns, hoovens, blabens, frabens. You know, let's just skip over to the other side so I can show you what's up with that. Now, I did say I'd just skip over there, but, you know, there are some things to see and dudes to kill just on the upstairs on the other side of that original room. Titanite scale, thank you. Do mind out for the assassins there, they'll mess your day up if you let them. Dead dude. Look, another chest. That's super nice. Except that other chest cannot be trusted because it's a mimic, and you probably already detected that at the same time I did. Fuck you, mimic. You're the worst. Ow. You with your horrible gag attack. Ow. Fuck you, mimic. Ooh, titanite scales. Why not? We've gotten a lot of those. Titanite scales are for the boss weapons, for the soul weapons, by which now I probably have enough to upgrade every single one. Now, probably not that much. Not nearly that much. What does this do? Oh, this opens... Ah, you've got to come up here to open the portcullis for the critical path forward, and then that's the way up to the next dragon. But there's also dudes and stuff down here, so... You know, I think I've invested a lot of time into the Nameless King, but he's a very cool boss fight. He is the hardest boss in the game, by everybody's account, including my own, so... you know, I think that's a pretty good episode, really. I'll show you the entire fight. I'll show you progress. I'll show you what to do about his movesets and whatnot. I'll leave that all in so you can see and get a guess for yourself. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.